Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground. That complex should be test station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we seek. It's so still.
Yeah.
Whoa! We have to fight!
It's one of those machines!
It can turn invisible?
We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station. You with me?
Oh! Amazing. Terrifying, but amazing.
It's carrying. Well, you helped. We should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now.
We shouldn't linger here. There might be more machines.
There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine cannot. Oh, that's interesting.
Find something?
The 4th test station. Willow. It
This
looks
console's
like it's
still
underwater.
operational.
Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the wreaths to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from U.S. Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room. That must be the 4th testing station we saw on the map.
Looks like it's been flooded for a while. In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right behind you!
We can use the line to get down.
Right. Easy. Better make haste. Now what?
Now, we get to that data core.
As I was saying, I still can't believe you took on all these soldiers by yourself. But we better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right. Let's hope this new module works. Power's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter? It's time to go home. To Gaia.
You see the life? Yes.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But they kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all...
I better do as Alva says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to head to that tall neck I saw in the forest before I make the trek back. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
Pizza? Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered.
Looks like you got what...
Yeah.
Finally. Yeah, at least that...
Bet you're used to...
Well, I can hit. I wish all the other... be honest. And then the other, which is... But hey.
Just give it... Anything happen?
Zoe, not for eat. Have you asked me? Metal might be...
I should...
I say hi to...
Aloy.
Just need to merge it with Gaia.
Good news.
I hope Zoe's...
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, before I said...
Well, once we get up...
That's what I... She got pretty... Which is true. And the last... But I was more like you.
Yeah.
Not your fault.
Did you talk...
I suffer... How do people do this?
You give her stuff?
You're the worst.
What makes you think I know...
Abandoning me again.
Better get this to Gaia.
You did it again.
Let's...
I'll...
Aloy, you come there. Does this mean we'll soon be able...
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
It looked like you...
With Gaia, even if some...
Already set up.
Your friend thought with new machine.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken... They are not some... Even if they are, just to abandon them in their time... He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can...
You ever play that...
Strike? I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
I should...
If you need me...
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia? What was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks.
According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
That's what the data says.
Chocolate frosting.
You busy?
One must never be idle when it...
Oh, that's...
It is.
Must be straight.
I can see a machine to think that such a tiny...
No,
I'll admit...
What do you think of...
It's an efficient center of operations, though it could use some more.
Duly noted. Anything interesting?
I found an acceptable place to...
Oh.
Outside, above the base.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's...
That...
Anything else you...
Gaia showed me the I am no chap.
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters. If you carried, they called them seashells.
That... Does it still hurt?
I try not to think about it. It's difficult.
I can't claim...
Then you have...
Have you...
I did...
That stuff's just...
You get used to it.
I'm sure Aaron... What have you been up...
Varl, so I've been teaching him. It is heavy with... but also with... Maybe you'd like to hear...
I'd be honored. I'll let you get back.
And so will I. So that's where the rebels chose to take a stand.
When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. But Fashav was right. Hikaru wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance.
Looks like the old ones.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter. With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it. With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I've been there. The Tenakth marked the entrance as some kind of ritual ground. I'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Farrow's mega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood.
Nah, it's fine. Nah, usually works if I just flick it a few times with my thumb.
Hey, was there something... So do you Gaia sent me the schematic? Not that it matters without a mega clear. I'll find it. So have you... Not really. Varl sometimes... I thought he only wanted to know about my... Yeah. Have you... I speak with God. That's all thanks to Elizabeth. I know. Independent emotion... Yeah. So, Zoe told me how you met. I had no idea. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed, but they didn't kill me. I told him if I don't think I'd be... Well, I guess it's a... So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. Okay. Oh, looks like I can open that door now. What was this room for, Gaia?
This was intended as a diagnostic center to monitor machine activity in the repair bay below. It appears most of the equipment was damaged, likely from Minerva's control of this facility.
Yeah, she did try really hard to keep me out. Looks like this device connects to that console, but it needs power. Why is this door locked now?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
I suggest stopping in Fall's Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
Rain's letting up. This must be Fall's Edge. Talos said I could resupply here, and head for the Quinn Ferry.
You should learn more about our real wellness. Good day. Did the enemy give you any trouble out there? Nice choice of armor.
When danger's on the way, remember to use them. It's not like you need a boost, but that will give you one.
What? Spectator?
Okay, with Fall's Edge behind me. I'd rest until I reach the coast. And the Quinn Ferry.
Only John Blade can end this without it. You know where I am.
The champion.
I'll try to get more of those.
Yeah. And they're all friends.
Outlander, this is your chance to trade.
A good warrior cares for the equipment.
We walk in strength. You'll find an Outlander. Did the Wilds treat you well, Outlander?
Good day.
Be proud. Regala came for victory and left in defeat.
Okay. One of the Cyclops drones. Possibly connected with the dome back in the base if we grab its data.
You burned our trust. I'm watching you. You have won your honor.
You could take another look. What's going on here?
Fighting at long range is a good strategy. I'm Tanalo. I'm sure you've noticed that the pit is filled with red. You're welcome to train here, but you're only allowed and if you're looking to test your fighting.
And what happens?
I'll grant you a mark if you earn marks from me and the pit masters in Skull.
Who?
The Enduring. Only those who prove themselves.
Including...
You know. So, what if you want to practice?
Greetings, warrior.
Careful now. Yep, that's her. The champion. You may enter. Welcome. The Gala must be licking her wounds now.
I know you. Over here, champion. Yes, I can work with this.
What are you...
My offer still stands. A soldier like you should only wear the best armor. And that's what you'll get. At Oka's Forge.
All blades against Regala.
Greetings, Outlander.
Right. Your loss. I remember my last trip to the hunting grounds. Blood. Steel.
If you're hurt, seek out a herbalist. It's Aloy, Regala's bane.
I pour blood and sweat into every one of my pieces.
Prove yourself in the hunting grounds, and your name will be honored throughout the region.
That's her. Strongest of the complicated.
Shh. Keeping up.
Is she sick?
It's... the girl. For months it has... We've learned... But recent... Yet one river still runs red.
So the water...
Exactly. They've failed... Akaro told me how... So Len...
This...
Yes, it grew. It sickens those who drink. But a while ago, on it, because of it, my people continue.
Sounds like you know him.
He was my command. I had served in his squad since we were bare-armed youths. Back then, I was stood guard outside. He entered, but returned
because he saw fit.
Yes, he became our ruler of...
If you're...
I wanted to serve as maintaining control of the desert, but the title... I fought for the honor, as our rights demand. 5 days of scars. By the last sunset, I stood alone. The new commander. Close to 20 years of...
I'll help you find your...
Good. We'll follow. Might be able to pick up...
Actually, I have...
Very well. Look for the mouth of the Red River.
Okay.
Welcome, Outlander.
Talk skill. Rotico and I took down a huge machine at the hunting ground.
Walk with strength.
Don't cause any trouble.
doesn't mean my blade could have earned honor against Regala.
The board is set up if anyone's...
Keep your blade bright.
It's an honor. Your courage inspires us.
No room on me. I could send it to my stash. Do I have any fire ammo on me? Pigment would work well on armor. Hey, time to cross the water, look for landfall, and over. Here. That's strange. Well, nothing's stopping me from taking the boat. Pushing me south. There's no choice but to head for that beach. one's guarding this side of the ferry either. Where are the Quinn? Landfall, I guess. I better go find it. Should be to the northeast. Better use something other than fire. So these are the ruins of San Francisco. An entire city of crumbling towers. And somewhere buried out here is Thebes. I hope Oliver and Quinn can help me find it. That must be the entrance to landfall up ahead.
Hey. Is that her?
So...
I was chosen data retrieval on this...
And you're in charge of...
He is You are addressing the heir to the vast whole...
All she needs to... And my will is to...
Mine too. We're in luck. You cross...
greatness.
Indeed, this expedition, a quest with nothing less than, and none of it would have been possible without the will.
The voyage, our sailors, but all.
Good to know. So you found...
The ancestor through us. It contained...
Where?
Close.
Figures. Have you been...
And we will solve that. I hope you're as effective against...
Tougher?
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Then Destiny, and she will...
Resupply here. Then on, we will follow...
Another Cyclops drone. Gotta grab its data to reconnect with the dome back at the base.
Barbarian! Run, stranger! There's a killer machine about!
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
The machine will kill you!
There you are. I guess we're doing this. There you are. I guess we're doing this. Something's interfering with my focus. There you are. I guess we're doing this. There you are. I guess we're doing this. been subsiding. There you are. I guess we're doing this. There you are. I guess we're doing this. Acid ammo will make this go quick.
You killed that machine!
Your CEO sent me. I need to speak to Alva.
By all means, then.
Stranger!
Open the gate!
Over here!
Over here!
The legacy tells us that Elizabeth Sobek helped the ancestors cast aside all obstacles. And so it has been today.
You have been true to your word. I'm pleased. Thebes awaits us below. Shall we?
Quite an excavation.
Much of this was flooded. We had to pump a great deal of water out.
This water's warm. It's almost like a hot spring. It's huge. It goes all the way down to the bottom. There's a rupture up there. Maybe a way in. Yeah, this could get me inside. Okay, looks like this tunnel leads deeper into the structure. Stop that turbine around here somewhere. Stop the turbine. Good. I'm inside, but how do I let the climb in? It looks like an exercise room. The living area. It's pretty big, too. So this is the way to the main door, so I can let the queen in. Look at this place. Fancy for a survival bunker. That looks like some kind of access control.
Emergency exit initiated.
The door is open.
Excellent. Look at this place. The grandeur.
Pharaoh. Pharaoh's domain.
Somewhere in here, Pharaoh left his secrets. Let's go find them.
Your Magnificence. Perhaps we should leave guards behind.
Pharaoh's visage, a monument to greatness.
Truly, my seat.
It's a monument to something, I'll give you that. I think this way might lead down.
Excellent. Remember every detail of his, Bohai, for posterity.
It will be its own chapter in your legacy. Quite a palace Pharaoh built for himself.
No less than he deserved.
Of course, Your Highness. Wonder if Pharaoh had a footbath in here. I've always wanted one of those.
There will be no further discussion of your feet, Bohai.
So hey, this is weird.
Yeah, I tried to warn you.
Yeah, sort of.
I'll explain everything if we survive long enough.
Those certainly look threatening.
Huh. Statues.
We have no choice!
Don't let it get you!
Thanks.
Where's Overseer Bohai?
He has decided to return to the surface. A wise choice. We can't afford to lose any more diviners than necessary. So, no more delays. We must proceed. Yes, that looks like the way. ever deeper we go. An impressive setup. What is it for?
I'm sorry, CO. I don't know. My focus can't read the data here.
What about the living ancestor? Is the data lost to her? Scan the device, if you will.
Made a minor adjustment to the gene therapy regimen and added a new cocktail to treat the symptoms caused by the mutations. Hopefully, there will be some stabilization after the next treatment. God knows what Ted will do to us if there isn't. No signs of aging, no cellular degeneration, but now...
You saw something. I could tell. Did the data explain what Pharaoh used this device for?
I think he was undergoing treatments to live longer. A lot longer.
Really? Could he still be alive?
Don't be foolish. If he were alive, he would have kept his essence. It would not have been passed down to me. Remember, he was the renewer. Of course he would have stopped at nothing to grasp the secrets of life and death. But not for himself. Every... Is that a small office? For a minor functionary, perhaps? Look at all this equipment. We are getting closer to the heart of this place. I can feel it. Break the door down.
I'm going to look for another way in.
Good idea. It's worked before.
Very well. Get to it. Hurry! Break it open! Ah, is that a vent of some sort? Not a bad idea. Open that door! She's gone. Did she make it to the other side?
Shit. What do you have to say for yourself, Ted?
Sometown's dead. Along with his kid. Found him on the floor of his office this morning, holding hands. Must have poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. I offered them life, and this is how they repaid me.
We have to stop me!
These are our lands!
I'm coming!
Okay, new plan. Pharaoh rigged the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run.
She's injured! Ah!
explore more to find the parts I need. Now that I have Omega clearance, we should have what we need to capture Hephaestus. But before...
I'm telling you, the old ones put names on their face.
Dance on ice.
That doesn't sound safe.
Does sound fun.
From the look on you,
I got Omega.
as soon as you
Did Alva?
our new Quen
Sounds about right. This mission, hope you haven't been...
and risk, at least you
Wish that was the old... I knew fight...
how bad.
Bad.
He destroyed the world and crawled. If you ask me,
That he did. Once Gaia...
the seeds. What?
I'm glad you...
Don't forget, you
Now that I have Omega clearance,
can't wait to see their face.
better them than us. I should go...
Of course.
Welcome back.
Good to be back.
I could barely... Varl gave her though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turns... We showed her to the archive room, so...
Sounds like Alva. Read anything in...
I found out the old ones used leaf. Apparently it helped that and me.
I assume you've been looking...
Yes, to know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came into... It gives me hope that the...
You and Varl doing okay?
We're doing fine. Although I had... But then who'd look out?
There's always good time.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding... What could go wrong?
What's everyone...
I've been trying to share... Thought it might help her. Maybe even get her to sleep. She would not... Patience reap...
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron, apparently the old ones wrestled machine... Called it metal versus... You'd think we have enough of...
I need to get...
Right. That means we'll be...
There she is.
Maniacs.
I remember that.
At least I got what we...
Good thing I...
You look tired.
Ha! I've just been making... We want to be the...
He'll do fine. You've been looking at any interest...
I asked Gaia to... And she found... They called it. Turns out the old one. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale?
How are things?
Oh, actually, but I'm still...
Glad to hear it. Have you spoken?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like she took to the... I gotta say, but I can see...
Ash, I'll give you...
Aloy, we've been briefed on our mission. It's...
Found anything?
Gaia told me what... I knew that, but it seems later, as they... At least the Tanakh...
There is...
Yes.
How are your studies?
I wanted to...
And?
I looked up and learned about the... To think that the ancient... There is no glory or honor.
That about... What do...
We play strike, although he has... It helps one thinks...
Somehow... Have you...
The Quen is... Her mind is...
Trust me.
I will take...
You said...
I've been... She mentioned that the Xena... I was wondering...
You want to make...
Yes. Gaia insists she believes these things...
They're ancient.
I am not as familiar...
It might be danger. We were lucky.
I see.
It sounds...
By the 10.
I have...
Then...
I'll call you. We'll get what you...
Thank you.
So, we're fighting immortals from stars now? What's next? Wizards from the moon? Wait! Where did that file go?
Aloy!
Right to work,
I mean, oh, she's up. And you, genetically speaking. And there's, of course, and Eric and...
Okay, we take it what...
You're right.
You mentioned the...
Her name is When I passed it brought honor. Only...
Why?
Alika knew that one... Not even your... unless you...
Sounds...
Like the focuses we keep. Well, last time I was allowed to see... Because of my... But if...
I promise... The ancestor...
Yes, and those whose legacy... Medicine...
The CEO called Elizabeth...
Right. One of the ancestor. That's how we thought of... Our limited access to data. Missing...
You said you owed me...
Right. He was an Imperial. As such, he sponsored many divine... And he took a special in whom we consider...
Ted Farrow.
I know better now. Anyway, the diviners discovered that... In fact, so the Emperor's nephew might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right... Perhaps we could... The Emperor dozens of scouting... And the Emperor, one who wields the living embodiment of Ted... It may seem strange now. We really believe... We had no idea...
You said the
We lost and scores of... And that was before... Once we landed and we struggled, there were bright spots, but nothing He became more... And you heard him. Spouting nonsense about... We knew these weren't the words, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a...
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about... But what does he stand for? I'm sorry you had to...
Back at the...
Diviners and many use. Thus... But the board... Like... That is only over... It ensured...
What happened?
I never...
So...
He won't... But he's... I can't tell... The best thing I can say about you...
Yep. I imagine.
It's funny, not that you... I mean, you are, as it... But even...
Yeah. You mentioned...
The Zenith... He is known combing through related to weapon knowledge. That's why he's... But, based on... It appears he's yet another...
Well...
If...
Beta mentioned...
I'm afraid... Whatever legacy that...
I see you've...
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to... With this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speak. This could revolutionize how... That is...
You wanted data, you'll...
A diviner... And... But I would... Maybe it'll help.
I hope everyone...
Oh, and they... It's refresh... Back home...
Sounds...
Yeah,
I need...
All... The plan... It will...
I hope so.
Then...
So...
I'd love to.
Any problem?
It is. Gaia warned the code must be... Most are...
We have...
No. So, wandered into a lake and...
Okay. Tell you what. I'll need their location.
I'm sending the data to... My people made when you see them, and once again...
We're not gonna... I'll let you know.
Good.
We just need to find the right strategy. Forget it. The man is unbeatable at machine strike.
His people invented the game. What did you expect?
There's Quen stuff in here now. Must be all of us. don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. I wonder where this leads. Cells? Huh. That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Nothing? You just look good, that's all.
I better keep this down here. I better keep this down here.
No! No!
Welcome back. Aloy, I know your experience in theater. Aloy.
I know.
As you wish.
There's something about... How could Ted Farrow create a... Elizabeth made...
It is plausible he tasked his own... My predecessor... It is, in effect, a blind spot.
So now...
In the local... Superstorms have subsided. Water and soil conditions... These improvements for a few additions...
Well, with luck...
Correct. Environmental damage...
All this...
Based on... Errand has asked... He appears perplexed, as it He also... That is what I...
Is...
Yeah, he appears battles to aid in... I believe he aimed...
I'd be interested.
It appears to be a He has... As soon... A particular information... I may be...
So our plan...
As you wish. When we get to Gemini, the second...
And then you'll...
Not quite.
How long?
Because...
And...
Correct. The end...
And then we'll... I guess...
As you...
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Aloy. I tried, but...
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to... It's one. Tell me why you won't go. What if they... Alone. And... Varl and I will be at Gem. As soon as we get a fest, the Zeniths aren't... You don't have to be... No! I told you from the beginning. Beta, leave me alone! You're right. So why can't you find this... Don't you think... I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I looked through all the data. You were raised as an outcast, shunned. What's my deep... Beta. Beta. It's not a piece of... The difference is... He raised you. The day he died, the day he wanted me to embrace the tribe. He loved me. What did you feel? It was like... Even now I hear it, but it looks impossible. You don't have to go. I'll go. You said you'd try to... But you have to... Yes. If it goes bad, I don't want to be there sleep, okay? Promise? I promise. I could use as much time to make it as efficient. I'll be ready when...
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Okay. The console has power now. From the looks of this data, Festus has been trying to hack into the repair bay. Okay. Doesn't look like it's been able to.
I just think she talks a lot. You would too, if you knew everything there is.
Hey, I thought I...
Are you sure whatever... Not that I'm just...
I think we'll be...
I'm glad to...
After...
Besides, the soul... They were fun. I think they still did it, though. As long as I can...
Thank you, Aaron.
Okay, no.
Anybody...
Zoe can't... I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows. And I'm not putting Varl in...
What about...
Now there's a man that can hold it. Pretty sure we downed half a keg.
I should go.
That same here.
Aloy, it sounded like...
We just...
Does this mean...
It does.
That's what all the...
Hephaestus...
Hephaestus is just... I can always...
Funny. You were right, you know, I guess. But the truth is...
He was a good...
How does...
Anxious. I heard Katalo ask for Alva's help with... And I know he's...
I hope they aren't...
Like I said.
Any last finding?
Not really.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together...
You think they'll listen?
In time...
If anyone can make it... What will you...
I hope she'll come, and I'll go with her. She'll probably want to... We'll figure it out.
I know you will. I hope fire...
It'll work.
Always up.
Nah, just...
Yeah. I'm glad you're...
Sure there's...
No more running. Hey.
I've already got the location of my assignment.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a...
News travels.
It wasn't exact.
There were just things...
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds.
You look like you've...
We're going to war soon. But... It makes me realize fighting for that gift...
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there.
I don't know what you're...
As soon as...
You'll hear...
Not at all. The ones Gaia and Beta built is...
Not anymore.
To understand one another. Oh! And...
You mentioned there...
Yes. So... It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. The legacy revealed that the old... But the data from...
Another pharaoh?
No. Leviathan was a project, so the legacy... If we can acquire that, every year my sister gets terrified.
Okay.
That's the thing. Would you come with me? You're much better at fight.
Of course.
Thank you.
Any more data?
All of it? But we knew the ancestors had made it to the... We theorized some of them had... But Sirius is way farther... And we thought journeying across the sheer calculations needed...
Even so, where I grew up, everyone thought that's lit by the god. Have you spoken?
A little. I did. So seemed so. And she looked.
You should ask.
Maybe.
Must be strange. And here on Earth.
Yeah, it is. Maybe Nikki. The legacy tells us she brought or Sung Jiao. It is said she found new, but my curiosity to the reality. Perhaps.
If you
have Gaia's. I've even.
What?
He.
For now. I should make sure you.
Mayor Pat.
And like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in.
I appreciate it.
Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms.
The old ones.
They set up a camp there as well, I see. Aloy.
Had a...
Ah.
Really?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had...
Did he...
In time.
Ah. Think you're ready?
I am to...
You nerve...
If I live, it will be in what matters most.
I'll do my best. I await you.